Hello everyone, Messmaker1 here, and welcome to the first ever episode in this new series on Sea of Thieves called Tall Tale Review. In the series, you're going to be going through a tall tale, and we are going to be, reviewing it. Today, I thought, why not we start out with my first tall tale, a lot of other people's first tall tale, the Shroud Breaker. So yeah, let's get into it. We're going to, see what the tall tale is, the rewards, and all that stuff. So the tall tale starts on any outpost. You can really go to any outpost for this, which is really cool. I believe you can also do it even on Moral's Peak, which it's being the only tall tale you can do at any outpost, which I think is really cool. You talk with a mysterious stranger who's always been a really cool figure, and he talks a little bit. And I think the thing that really is cool, since this is the first part in the Shores of Gold campaign, he really hypes you up for it. Before it was like, oh, the Shores of Gold is cool. But after his speech, he's really you're really man, I really want to go to the Shores of Gold. I think it's really cool. And just then after, you get his book. So then after you get his book, obviously, then you sail to N13. And you see the magpies being all crashed. I think the first time I saw this, it was really cool. Seeing as it was this is the actual, where the magpie crashed. Even new players just don't understand how, really awesome that is. So then after that, you get some more pages, and you have to find out where the chest is. So basically, yeah, you have to, follow the pages and see which island it was. We found our chest at Fool's Lagoon, but it can really be anywhere. And this is it's one of those, more filler kind of things, At least then where they had the totem containing the Shroud Breaker, which I think is really cool. So it's kind of I like this part, yet I don't like this part. I think for beginning, though, it was really fun, because this tall tale really gives you all sorts of puzzles, like this kind of puzzle solving, looking through a book, finding N13, which I really like as a beginner one. Also, to those salty pirates who were killing us, I'm still kind of mad at you guys, wherever you guys are out there. Mad. Come on, I'm just trying to get footage for a YouTube video. What's your guys' deal? Lily said tall tale in the chat. What's your guys' problems, guys? Come on. Anyway, then, once you get your totem, which can bring you to all sorts of islands, in this case, for me, though, this time, getting the footage, I got Crescent Isle, but also, too, my first ever playthrough, I got Crescent Isle. So it really brings me back to solving the puzzles, which took me a long time to get that second one. I have no idea why. But honestly, for me, I also did the Wild Rose for the first time on Crescent Isle, and it's just such a cool island to do it. Like I said in a previous video, Crescent Isle is my favorite island, except for Old Sailor's Isle, but that doesn't really count. Crescent Isle is my favorite isle in the main Sea of Thieves. But yeah, so then you head into the vault area where water starts to fill up. This one's pretty easy. I know in Stars of a Thief they have a way harder puzzle, but it's pretty easy there. Then, after that, then you grab the 3 moon totems, which are pretty difficult, at least the second and third, and the first one's pretty easy. And then once you do that, then you get the Shroud Breaker. And all you gotta do is just return to the mysterious stranger, and that's basically the tall tale. Alright, this tall tale, I think it was a pretty good introduction to the game. Obviously, you got the vault. There wasn't really a boss fight, but I think Curse Rogue, I think the second one would have a better boss fight. I mean, obviously, the Shroud Breaker, you're not just getting some random thing. The Shroud Breaker actually helps you get to the Shores of Gold, which I think is really cool. So there's a lot of good things about this one. Obviously, it's nothing crazy, and I've played this tall tale a lot, and every time, it's again, it's nothing crazy each time. Anyways, now for the cosmetics. For completing the tall tale once, you'll get the Hat of the Pirate Lord, which I think is a very good cosmetic. I actually genuinely love how this is the cosmetic. For cosmetics, obviously, I think is the perfect cosmetic they could have chose. And then for the second cosmetic, and this is for completing this tall tale 5 times, you get all the notes. You get I believe, the cannons of the magpie, and I mean, they're alright. I'll never use. They just look kind of basic for the cannons. Only 0.88% of players have it, at least for Xbox, so they're pretty rare. But yeah, that concludes the tall tale. Now, the Shroud Breaker tall tale will be placed in C tier. I think it's a good starting tall tale, but obviously, in a lot of other ways. Like, obviously it goes towards new players, which I think it achieves that pretty well, having all these puzzles. But anyway, that's going to mark the end of this episode here. Leave your suggestions for Tall Tales in the comments. Like, I just don't want to go to the curse route, legendary storyteller. Like, suggest your favorite Tall Tales, and I'll probably do them in a video, because I want to go out of order, you know? I want to do, like, whichever Tall Tales you guys want, or whichever Tall Tales I want, you know? But I thought we could start with the Shroud Breaker, because it was pretty basic. Also, thanks to Sky Police for sailing around with me for 45 minutes to get that footage. And if you guys are the salty pirates who sank us, who are watching this video, don't know what you guys will do, go to therapy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next one.